I'm happy, and I hope you're happy too. And namaste, and welcome to Old Boy TV. So, I'm back at the one of the amphitheatres in Plovdiv, and I just wanted to read you this, right? So, it says marble statue base, which is that thing behind it there, dated 267 to 268 AD. Good lucky. The most distinguished metropolis of Taraka, Philiopolis, erected a statue to its benefactor and saviour, the remarkable governor Marcianus. I'm not even Marcianus. Surely this is all being made up. Surely. Okay, I'll zoom in so that you can see I'm not just making it up for myself. Marcianus perfectissimus, protector of our invincible master Gallienus Augustus, Patronian tribune, captain and troop commander during the rule of his first Archon Purus, former first archipriest and quaestor of the city. Now, that all sounds well and good, but it all sounds completely made up, right? Let's have another little look around this. Marcianus, I mean, really. Oh, hello, Marcianus. My brother, Bigus Dickus, ranks highly in Rome. Right, so down we go. Now, something I want to point out, right, is that the weather in Bulgaria has been exactly the same as it has been in the UK and over most of Europe, right? I've seen a lot. I've not been in London for about a month now, but I've seen a lot of footage of the parks. Well, let's look at the greenery here, and it's not just here. I'll show you the rest of the city as well. Everything's green, and I'll tell you why. Everything's watered. They don't seem to be talking of or having a water crisis as well. Compared to the UK, this is supposedly a poor country, but I tell you what, they're more organised than the UK will ever be. I'll tell you, really, I mean, incredibly so. And there we go. I mean, let's just really, I sort of rushed through here before, but just look at, I mean, some of this stuff's obviously, that's been found somewhere else, and that's a modern bit of marble there that's supporting it. We've got fragment of ancient inscription. Oh, there you go. That'll be that. I would tell you what it says, but it's an ancient inscription, and I don't read ancient. So let's then go back down here. I mean, this arch is quite something, and you could wonder this. I don't know. It's almost like large motte, which is, you know, you chuck underneath things to soak up water, but it looks a much more random. That's all really random, and all of the rest of it is so perfectly organised. I'm going to say this again, right, because just literally just one of these blocks will be a struggle. But when you count all of them, and that's just for this bit, and these aren't even the big, look at the size of these, enormous. Well, you tell me what kind of donkey is pulling those, or what kind of people? Oh, well, they had loads of cheap labour. No, I'm sorry. It's just a nonsense. There's something else. Now, what this is suggesting, which is why I've come back down, it's suggesting that this is, if I walk straight ahead, you'll see the picture, that if we go straight down the main road, that it was in fact some sort of a chariot run. So, you know, all of this stonework, all of this, right, and it would have gone all the way down the sides, according to this as well, straight down, to watch chariots racing. I'm struggling with that. I'm going to be honest with you. Why not build it out of something a lot simpler? But look, I'm going to show you this stone here. Look at the size of it. Right, look. So the cut's there, and that's about 8-9 feet. in length, I would imagine that's easily more than a ton. A brand new modern transit van will carry 1 ton. Ton of bricks. If you put 2 tons in, it's going to ground, you ain't going anywhere. So we're talking about horses, right, and donkeys and whatever, with wheels about that thick on what would have more likely been muddy earth, you know, unless we make this that forever, before they built anything, everything was already cobbled, which is debatably unlikely, I would suggest. And look, I mean, this is just this little bit. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 of those giant slabs that you just kind of... Now, what I love is that, look, even though it's dangerous as whatever, I know in most countries you'd be like, stay off, keep off the ancient relics. You know, what will the ancient relics being ancient and everything, you better keep off them. But I love the fact that you can come and climb here, that I can just sit here and just pretend to be Roman. If that, my little reference earlier to Bigus, Dickus wanks highly in Rome is from the classic Monty Python film, The Life of Brian, which if you haven't seen, see. Let's have a little look at a clip from that.
What's funny about Bigus Dickus? Well, it's a joke name, sir. I have a very great friend in Rome called Bigus Dickus.
Also, there's this, you know, modern integration that there's a brand new restaurant, cafe, whatever that's being built here, right at the amphitheatre or the chariot run or whatever it is. The thing is, it's very hard to really know because none of us were there. And yeah, there are writings. Who knows who wrote them? I mean, when you look at a lot of the things that are written from country to country to country about things, the similarities and the words that are used are very, very similar, almost as if it was written by an AI. Really, once you start to properly look, and I'll show you examples of that later on.